welcome to today's episode of The Daily Blend. I'm your host, AC, and we are joined in studio today by Rebekah Robertson, who is the Executive Director of Stonebridge House. How are you, Rebekah?
I'm doing so well. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
It is a pleasure to see you. Rebekah and I are old friends, way back from when you and my husband were in Kiwanis together.
We are, yeah. And I watched him peril down the Tiger hotel building.
Oh, yes. When he scaled down the Tiger hotel wall, which was a crazy thing to do.
Anything for a good cause.
Anything. It was for Love Columbia. They're raising money for Love Columbia, so it was for good cause, right?
It was.
Yeah, crazy things for a good cause. Mm-hmm. But you stay involved with good causes.
I try to, yes, as much as possible.
And you're here to talk about Stonebridge House, which I am not familiar with. So you're going to educate all of us. Okay, so tell us about Stonebridge House.
Well, Stonebridge House is a place, our mission really is to provide women with a toolkit to come out of incarceration and start a whole new story. So it's a home where women can come out of incarceration, directly home plan to Stonebridge House, and they can live there for up to a year.
Wow. So directly out of incarceration. So tell me about what that process is like for women who are coming out. Do they have contact with you before they come out? Like, what is that process like?
Yeah, good question. So the application process is actually pretty lengthy because we start to work with people about 3 months before they start, before they come up with their home plan. So the first step, of course, is to get a referral from the home plan coordinator there at the Department of Corrections, which for women, there's only 2 in Missouri, Vandalia and Chillicothe. So I've kind of developed relationships with both of those home plan coordinators. And then the incarcerated woman will get referrals, letters of reference, and also apply through the home plan coordinator. I receive the application and then I arrange an interview with the women, and we spend in about an hour just getting to know one another, and we go over their recovery capital and talk about all the things that they possess that will help them be successful after incarceration. So that's a wonderful process, and that's one of my favorite parts. We really get to know one another. I never leave without crying. Every single time we cry because there's so much to know about someone.
I'm sure.
And then, on the day that they're released, I get together a few little clothes and shoes and a purse and go and get them from incarceration.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. This is something that you clearly have a heart for. I just wonder, what made you, what was your desire? Why did you have the desire to start something like this?
What a great question. So it kind of does come a little bit back to Kiwanis, because my friend Dan Hannikin came to Kiwanis and told us all about Into Action. And I was so inspired and I wanted to get involved in that in some way. And at Kiwanis, we do a great job helping children, and the children help animals. And I love that so much. And then I thought, you know what? Anyone can help children and animals because they're adorable, right? Mm-hmm. And you're very motivated to help them. And when women come out of incarceration, it's hard to get help as a woman anyways. And once you've been incarcerated, doubly hard. So I thought, I just kind of felt a pull, like, I need to be helping these women. I care about them. I know that they've lived full lives and they've had trauma in their lives that have led them to this place. And I want to be the one to help them. And so when I asked Dan, and this was a few years back, what they did to help women coming out of incarceration, at that time there wasn't anything.
Wow. So how many is Stonebridge House, is it single residents? Are there multiple women there?
So we're accredited for up to 4 women. And we may be doing a little bit of work on the house to allow up to 6 women to live in the house. But currently we have 2 women living at the house, and then we have a 3rd bedroom that's set aside for children to come and visit. If mom is trying to reunite with her children, they need a place to stay, especially if the children live out of town. They may want to stay for a couple of days.
Wonderful. That's very important, I would imagine,
It is so important.
to have that time for children to come and visit.
I've heard women express that, in their recovery process, they're separated from their children and they feel like a part of them is missing.
Right. Rightfully so. I would imagine that's true. So you guys are taking part in Como Gives this year?
We are. We're so excited about Como Gives. It's going really well. And today is actually a power up day. So every time someone makes a donation to Stonebridge House today through Como Gives, we go into a drawing to get additional funding. So it's an exciting day for us.
Yes, it is. And so for anybody who is unfamiliar, they can log on to Como Gives, which is a website that is supporting all through the month of December 180 charities across mid-Missouri. Stonebridge House is one of them. So we are encouraging people who are listening, who are viewing this video, to log on to find Stonebridge House and to support Stonebridge House, because it's important to support women who are coming out of incarceration, who are in recovery, who are looking to get their lives back on track. And generally, when women are done with their year at Stonebridge, they are, I imagining, transitioning into their own apartments, their own housing, and then kind of moving on with their lives. And then you're going to start that process over with a new person who's transitioning out.
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
That's how it goes. It's so incredible.
What an amazing thing. Rebekah, I am so glad that Dan Hannikin, look at how it works. Dan Hannikin from Into Action came into Kiwanis, talked to your Kiwanis group about it, touched something in your heart, and then you started Stonebridge House, which is now helping women coming out of incarceration. What an amazing story.
Thank you.
Well, where can people find more information about you online?
We have a great website, stonebridgehouse.org, and you can also find us on Facebook and all the socials.
Okay. Well, Rebekah, thank you so much for joining us in this month of December. We hope that people find you on Como Gives and look you up at stonebridgehouse.org. Thank you, Rebekah.
Thank you.